is my implementation for the React JS application, that's web application. I've implemented it as an SPA, that's a single page application that's going to be interacting with the backend API, which I've implemented with Django. So currently I have two prompts open. One is in the directory of my Django task management application, while the other is on the project root of the React task management application itself. So to start this demonstration, we will have to start the backend API first, since the front end is going to be interacting with it. In other words, the front end is dependent on this backend, so we'll start this first. Docker compose up build. Okay, that's it. We have our backend API running, and you can also look up backend API. Everything is working fine. You can go to the API docs, which is implemented with Swagger for our documentation. Okay, that's for the API. Let's take this off. Let's take this okay, let's take that off. Okay. So now we can run our front end. Sorry, npm start. So let's assume we are a new user. We can sign up. You can say again. So unlike a production web application, I did not implement the authentication in a very professional way. This is because it's just a demonstration and they want to make things too complicated. So there's no email verification, there is no password regex that verifies the strength of the password. So I'm just keeping everything basic. So sign up, account has been created. So now we can now log in. I think we use this. Log in. Okay, you can see that we are logged in. So we also have a logout button in case you want to log out. This is the dashboard. Like this is the first place you come. You can see the URL. By the way, you can't access this URL without logging in, because there's a session that controls the whole thing. So if you don't have a session currently running, that must have been created by fetching your JSON token. I'm using JSON token for the authentication. So it fetches the JSON token and use that to create a session for you. So if you don't have one, it's going to reject or redirect you to the home page. I will show you a demonstration of that soon enough. So first, this is the dashboard, and the functionality for filtering, as have been recommended in the project description, are all implemented. But currently we don't have any task, so we'll start by creating a task. So let's create a task called task 1. Let's give it a description for task 1. Let's copy that to other task. Okay, so we'll start with low priority. Let's just give it any date. Add a task created successfully. So if you come to task list, you can see the task. By the way, this is where you can rearrange our list. There was a requirement that says you should be able to rearrange your list with drag and drop implementation. You can see we can drag and drop it. But let's just go into look at the task on the dashboard. So on the dashboard. Okay, let's add more tasks so we can test our filtering. Task 2. Task 2. Let's change this to work. Let's change this priority to medium. Let's put this on third. We create that task created successfully. You can see the second task. Notice the difference. Personal. I also added icons that makes it vivid on the category, status and priority of the task. So let's create one more task. Task 3. Description for task 3. Then I can give this groceries, give this high, give this a date of 4th, create this. Okay, you can see it has also been added with high priority. The task is incomplete. So when we go on, we can see this task. So let's add one last one. Task 4. Description for task 4. Personal, high. Let's make it work. 5th. Okay, great. Great. Okay. So we have 4 tasks. Go to our dashboard. See the way it's arranging and aligning properly. By the way, I'm using a grid CSS implementation here, so that's why it's automatically aligning by itself. So first we test the filtering. Let's test the search filtering. Task 1, you can see just task 1 left, task 2, task 3, task 4. Just as stated that we should be able to search it by the title. So let's take off the filtering. So next we can test these other sections of filtering. You can look at all the tasks that has the category of personal, just one. So we can clear that. If you look at it, it's actually just one. We have 2 work. So let's touch work. Okay, good. You can clear that. So groceries, there's one groceries. You can also combine these filters. So you can click work. A work that has a medium priority. You see, it shows me that only the one to work and medium priority. And if you also put work and high priority, you also get that. You can do the same for every field. You can combine them. Okay. So we can also access this task and update its status. We can update the text, the category, the priority, and so on. You can also delete it, but let's first of all mark it as complete. So do that. Task marked as complete, as completed. So you can see that our task 1 has been completed. You can also do the same thing for task 4. Okay, task 4 marked as completed. Now for the restructuring of list, let's go to create task list. You can rearrange this task. Let's say take 4 up, and we can save this order. Let's save this order. Task order saved. So if you notice, this is the order that the task is now in. If you also go home, which is dashboard, you can see that task 4 comes first. Task 4 comes first. So you can also go back and restructure the order again. Let's say we take 3 here now. Take 2 here now. Then save. Task order saved successfully. And come here. Now have a 4, 3, 2, 1 order arrangement. So there are just some add-on implementation like FAQ, just a simple FAQ. Then some explanation on how to use this particular place. So and then some the about page where you can find some content about me, like a summary of myself and some of my work experience, and then we can finally log out. Okay, so after logging out, you notice if you try to access the dashboard, it's going to redirect us back to the home page. So it's login proof and stuff like that. The only things I ignored here is advanced authentications and password verification, proper password verification and proper email verification. I think I also left the env file. I also left the .env file, so you can easily clone it and test it. So on a normal production level, I don't do that. I only leave an env.example file that you can duplicate and create your own local env file for your own local environment for. Maybe I would have also implemented a Docker container for it, so it will readily work in your own local environment, be in Linux or Windows. But by the way, I'm currently using Ubuntu 22.4. I was using 24, but I had to switch just so I could implement the ROS2 task. So that's it for this particular presentation. Thanks for your time.